Hello folks, welcome to the Underground Health Club. I am your host, Dr. Joe Kasper. I'm excited for this great program this week. And before we begin the program, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Muscle Goat Protein, that's musclegoat.com, for the cleanest, most tastiest protein on the planet. There's no cows in the property. The goats are actually fed apple cider vinegar in their water every morning. So if you want some great protein, we have right here, we have strawberry, we have chocolate, and we have vanilla. They taste great. Awesome for children as well. I mean, and adults, athletes, never ever mass produced. Again, that's musclegoat.com. So before we begin, let me get rid of this. I'm going to toss it to our producer. Good catch. Another great catch, and another great catch. There you go. Thank you so much. So now we're going to have a fun program, but today I purposely wore a shirt that wasn't a dress shirt because my guest today actually is myself. I decided that we need to do a program where I'm going to talk to you about health. I'm going to get really in detail, and some of you might not like what I'm going to say, but I'm going to be truthful. And my objective as a nutrition doctor is very, very simple. I want people to live an extra 10 quality years, if at all possible. But in our world today, it's very difficult. It really is. And as I drive by in Albuquerque, and I love this city, it's a great place, I see all the fast food places, which I'm not going to mention the names. I don't want to get myself or the studio in trouble. But the drive-thrus are packed at all hours. I mean, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cars back. And it's crazy. And folks out there, you're feeding that to yourselves and your children. What you're doing is increasing your chance for disease. And some of you might say, I don't really care, nothing I can do, I'm busy. I want to see you live longer. So when you go and eat these fast foods, they're laced with chemicals, okay? Artificial colors, extra sugar, rancid oils. How do you expect to be healthy? Really? And unfortunately, in the athletic world, they're really promoted. Look at the sponsorship on most, pro teams. It's all the fast food places. Why? It makes a lot of money. It makes a lot of money. Now, I can sit here and say, don't ever eat it, because that's my choice. But maybe we can make some choices. How about cutting back on it? Because you got to realize this, your children, let's talk about your children, because that's really important. People always say this to me, even back home in Staten Island, I want my kids to have the best. The best what? The best life, right? You want your kids to be healthy. You want them to grow up and be great people. So if they eat better food, they have a better chance. I mean, that's just logic. I mean, using logic is important. So you want to see your kids prosper. So here's a couple things. First of all, don't skip breakfast. Don't skip breakfast. Get up early. I'm sorry, that's just how life is. But your kids are going to go to school. Give them a nutritious breakfast. That's a great way to start the day. Remember what breakfast stands for? Breaking fast. So the whole night you were sleeping, you get up in the morning, and what do people do? They live on a cup of coffee as an adult. Or you're giving your kid a donut. Come on. Have some common sense. If you're a diabetic, I'm sorry, we can actually fix that. But do you want your kid to become one too? The odds are they will if you keep doing these behaviors. Start looking for real food. Start looking for real food. And people will say, well, Dr. Joe, what can I eat? I don't know you, okay? So here's what I'm going to say, very simple. Try to eat food in its most natural form. And there are some people who have preferences. Some people like eggs. Some people like vegan stuff. Some people like cereal, whatever it is. But look for the better choice. Look for the better choice of what you're going to eat, okay? But here's the reality. Fast food is not the answer. Fast food is definitely not the answer. And I'm convinced it causes disease. And some of these companies that, produce all these garbage food, what do? They give a lot of money for cancer research, okay? A lot of money for that. And maybe they should, because they help cause it. I mean, you might think I don't know what I'm talking about, but look around. Look around. Our society has so many people, okay, who are on so many medications. And what's going to happen? Their children are going to be on medications. Is that what you want? I hope not. So start out with some breakfast, something healthy. Drink water when you get up in the morning too. Your body craves nutrients and craves minerals. But if you're feeding it in garbage, Look what's going to happen. And I see these kids out there, and folks, the kids don't have to be obese in a lot of cases. They don't, okay? They got to exercise. They got to eat better. And I know also, you know, the school food isn't the best. When I was a kid, school food was lousy. I mean, I ate it, but it was lousy. You know, it was definitely lousy. So, but what we did as kids is we always were moving. We never stopped. And it's kind of interesting that today in our world that parents have to beg the kids almost, go outside and play. When we were kids growing up in Staten Island and other parts of the world, you had to almost fight with your kids to come in and stop playing. Let's eat dinner, let's do whatever. They didn't want to stop playing. Now it's all the video games and the tablets and the iPhones. I mean, it's crazy. The kids are not getting enough activity. And there's more chemicals in the food. And people talk about scientific research. Come on. All it's doing is creating more jobs for people. And now, in some cases, it's great. I mean, we do cure diseases. That's awesome. But look around. Most things in life are common sense. Okay? Eat less processed food, have less problems. Now, I know people are busy. People work 1,000,000 hours. I get it. I get it. But you're going to have to make a sacrifice somewhere along the line. Okay? When people say, well, they go, well, Dr. Joe, I don't have time to eat healthy. Really? You don't see the value in it. I'm busy. Well, and I ask this to people, you watch your favorite TV shows 3 hours a night, right? You know, prepare your meals. I know someone in this town, every night, what does she do? She prepares her food for the next day. And that's why she's healthier. Simple. Make the time. Make that time for better food. You can do it if you want to. Do it for your sake, do it for your children's sake. But can you imagine living an extra 10 years and being healthy? Wouldn't it be nice to live to be 100 instead of 90? And I meet people, they go, I'm going to live to be 120. And I'm like, sir, your gut's out to here. I'm hoping you're here tomorrow. I mean, so use some common sense. Don't go on these crazy diets, and we're going to talk about that actually pretty soon. But these kind of things don't last, okay? And let me tell you what diet stands for, and I mention this on my show a lot of times. Depression, insecurity, emotional trauma. It's a victim club. If the program you're doing health-wise cannot last years and years and years, you're wasting your time. The human body is not made to go from heavy to thin back to heavy. That puts so much stress on your organs. I'd rather you be 10 or 20 pounds overweight your whole life. You're better off. But the strain is crazy. And then we have all these people out there claiming they have the greatest program alive. Come on. You know, and people are buying it hook, line, and sinker. There are no quick fixes. There are none. Folks, we're going to go to a commercial break. When we get back, we're going to talk about diets, quick fixes, and how to be healthy. Stay tuned. We'll see you in a minute. Thank you.
TurboThreads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sport shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. TurboThreads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for TurboThreads.
Hello, folks. I'm Dr. Joe Kasper. And when it comes to protein, there's a lot of different products out there. And I'm going to tell you flat out, Muscle Goat protein is the best protein on the market. No chemicals, no fillers. The goats are fed apple cider vinegar in their water every morning. No cows on the property, no cross-contamination. And people who have any kind of health issues can use it. For more information, go to www.musclegoat.com.
Wondering if you can afford the ring of her dreams? At Crown Jewels & Coin, we actually double the diamond for what you would pay at a chain store. Trade in your old jewelry towards GIA certified diamonds. Choose from a large selection of settings featuring Veragio. We can customize a design and offer no credit check 2-year interest-free financing. Get more than you ever thought possible. Here at Albuquerque's family jeweler for over 50 years. Crown Jewels & Coin, for all you treasure. 3248 San Mateo at Kruger's Corner.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot. It's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Hello, folks. We're back with the Underground Health Club. I'm your host, Dr. Joe Kasper, and as you'll see, I'm by myself today, which I wanted to do. I wanted to do this for a while, so I'm going to open my big mouth again for this segment. So I mentioned before we went off for commercial break about the whole thing about the diet industry, and I'm going to hammer it right now. I'm going to be real, and again, if you don't like it, you can just, I guess, turn the channel. But here's a reality. When people go on diets, okay, and you look at all the studies, 99% of them don't last. Why? Let's get into this. First of all, does the program fit that person's personality? Does it fit it? Okay. Does that person really want to do all the work? If they don't, they won't. They will find a reason to quit. They will. So, example, it's a New Year's resolutions come in. January, people go, I'm going to make more money, quit smoking, lose weight. And I always say, great. You're going to keep it off? Well, I never thought of that. Well, you might want to think about it. So here's a question. The program you're going to do, does it fit into your lifestyle with your family, your children, your wife, your kids, your grandkids? Does it fit into your lifestyle with your friends, your job, or if you're an entrepreneur, with your business? Does it fit into the 24 hours in a day that we all have? People don't talk about that. When I work with people, very simple, and I sometimes get on a plane and fly to people's houses, or they come here to Albuquerque, I have to know the personality. What are they really willing to do? What's the real truth? And support is critical. Because think about this. Go to a family function, because I've had this happen, and start telling people, I'm not eating this, I'm not eating this. You know what they're going to say instead of saying, that's great? You know what they're going to say? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you because you want to be healthy? The nerve of you to be different than us. And people go, that's not true. Try it. Try it. The next couple of weeks when other holidays come up and you're with family, tell me, I'm not going to eat that. Really? And they'll feel insulted. They will. And you got to take care of number one. You know why you got to take care of number one? If not, you'll be stepping in number two, which you don't want. Obviously, you know what that is, which I can't say here. So think about the program you're going to do if it's a diet. And I hate that name, diet. It just doesn't resonate with me at all. It's temporary. And there are some people like me, like I love working out. I've worked out my whole life. I love going to the gym, running sprints on the turf, batting practice, whatever. It's my thing. I love it all. Yoga, weights, it doesn't matter. I like everything. That's not for everyone, okay? My mom works out a couple times a week. Does she love it like me? No. If I said, Ma, you have to work out 5 days a week, she'd probably crack me in the face. Really? She would. She's not going to do it. Because then, here's a reality. She goes to the gym, but she wants to have that other time to go with her friends to the movies and go out to dinner, and that's what she's going to do. That makes her happy. See, what's going to make you happy on this program? And if you lose weight very quickly, it's going to come back with vengeance. So if you're 250 pounds, let's say, right, and in 6 weeks you're 190, that's not normal. That's not normal. And then let's get into the whole medically supervised. I'm sorry, but for the most part, medical doctors don't have nutrition background. They don't. I mean, I have a number of medical doctor friends. They consult with me when they have health issues for nutrition. They come to me. And there's a lot of these medical things that people do, these programs in hospitals. Most don't last. They don't. That's the problem. You have to dig down deep, okay, and figure out in your mind, what do you want to do? And find a program that you like with nutrition, exercise, the right supplements to fix your digestive tract, all these things, protein powder if you're going to take it. But you have to find out what works for you. And when you ask people's advice, I always say this, never ask advice from a person who has a life you do not want. Let me say that again. Never, ever take advice from a person who has a life you do not want. So, example, I'm not a handy guy. I can't fix anything. I admit it. I'm not hammering nails, not my thing. So if you ask me about fixing something, I can't help you. I'm not good at it. I don't want to be good at it. That's the truth. But when it comes to health, I can help you. So people give a lot of unsolicited advice out there. They really do. I see it on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and they mean well. Someone's mom has an illness, and they say, do this program, do this, take this oil. I'm like, wait a minute, you don't know her personality, okay? You don't know her medical history, so there's a lot of factors here. It's not a one-size-fits-all. In health, it's not a one-size-fits-all. Everyone is different. We all have different needs and wants and expectations. Think about that before you go on any regimen. And I think it's important. You have to like it. Well, you don't have to. You can choose to. And there are some people who've done programs at the beginning, they didn't like it, and they got used to it. That's great. They really enjoyed, they got into it. But if it's too much of an overload, okay, it's not going to last. It won't. I mean, I'm not perfect, folks. I've had days, I've missed the gym sometimes. Things happen. You know, I don't go every single day, or I don't work out every single day of my life. Things happen. But do I feel guilty about it? No. But am I going to go 2 weeks without working out? No, unless I have a serious injury. Not going to happen. So find a program that you like, and be careful, because a lot of these programs tell you this: eat whatever you want. No way. Don't give up the desserts and the foods you like. They're wrong once again. The body needs nutrients to live, okay? I've always said this: eat real food. So the chemical processed stuff is hard to break down. It really is, okay? The human body for years ate real food. Then they came out with diet food with chemicals and fillers. It's not working. The body can't break it down. Very, very difficult. And then you crave it more. You think when you buy Oreo cookies or potato chips, the companies know that the oils and the fillers they put in, you're going to crave more of them. You're not going to eat one cookie or one chip. No chance. They know it. You know, just like bread companies come out, I guess, in the 40s and 50s. Guess what happened? People got addicted to bread. I like the taste of bread. I just don't eat it much because I know it's going to cause me a problem with a yeast buildup. So use common sense. Use common sense and find good habits and find people that you can connect with who want you to be healthy. I want you to be healthy. I want you not to ever be on a diet. Restrict yourself. But here's an example of something. Eat something real. So if there's a piece of cake with 40 ingredients, maybe not the best thing, but there's a piece of cake with 2 or 3 ingredients, better choice. So I'd rather you have a little bit of sugar and no chemicals. Because a lot of people have a lot of chemicals in their body, and it's not helping your diabetes at all if you have that. It's not. So be very, very careful. So if you have any questions, folks, about diets, you can reach me. Very simple. drjoekasper@gmail.com. It's drjoekasper@gmail.com. So we're about to go to a commercial break, but when we come back, I'm going to get into more health stuff. More and more and more. Okay? And we're going to cover some more issues. We'll see you soon. Thank you.
Don't forget, every ProView Network sporting event is on sale at our DVD store. Go to www.proviewnetworks.com to buy your DVD today.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Get into the game with Garden Swartz Team Sales. They have everything you need, from screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing services, high school letterman jackets, and all high school and club uniforms, and individual and team apparel with the most reliable brands like Speedline, Rawlins, and Wilson. And don't forget to check out the latest F7 Shut helmet. It's all at Garden Swartz Team Sales. Give them a call, 505-884-1234. Garden Swartz Team Sales. Hey everyone, Adam Deal here with ProView Networks. Extreme Clean is a proud sponsor and supporter of ProView Networks and all high school sports athletics. Owner Mike McLean and Extreme Clean specialize in carpet cleaning for apartment, realty, business, and residential clients. With over 20 years experience, attention to detail and quality customer service matters. For more information, give them a call, 505-221-6440, Extreme Clean.
Hello folks, I'm Dr. Joe Kasper. And when it comes to protein, there's a lot of different products out there. And I'm going to tell you flat out, Muscle Goat protein is the best protein on the market. No chemicals, no fillers. The goats are fed apple cider vinegar in their water every morning. No cows on the property, no cross-contamination. And people who have any kind of health issues can use it. For more information, go to www.musclegoat.com.
For 55 years, people have bought trucks from Tillery in Los Lunas. We have a great selection of vehicles, the quality service department, and some of the best deals in the state. But most importantly, we found people prefer to buy trucks from people who actually drive trucks.
Tillery is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Locally owned and operated, located in Los Lunas, right off I-25, exit 203.
Sadie's is a proud supporter of New Mexico high school sports and athletics, and we here at ProView Networks would like to thank Sadie's for their continued support in helping us bring you all of your New Mexico high school sports coverage.
Folks, we're back with our last segment of the Underground Health Club, and I'm going to talk to you this segment about some stories I'm going to share. And it's going to get emotional. It's going to get very, very emotional. So the first thing I want to do is talk about something that means a lot to me, and that's my dad, who's not here. He's not here anymore. And my dad was and still is my hero. He had a massive stroke in 1996. And to see one of your parents or any of your parents in a bed with tubes coming out every part of the body, it's scary. It's scary. And I remember a lot of things happened. But I also remember when I was in college and I was 20 and my dad was 50, he had a heart attack. And I said very simply, that's not happening to me. So I kind of started back then. I said, I don't want to follow my family pattern. I don't. And my mama said, we have bad genetics. I said, I don't. I said, I take no medication. I'm 52 years old. I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen, but it takes work. So I started back then with really being cognizant of my health. Now, going back to my dad, when he had the stroke, and I was devastated. I was devastated. I'll never forget the doctors telling me he had 2 days to live. And I lost it. I completely lost it. I did everything in my power to help. He lived 4 more years. I was really blessed that when this happened, I remember in my baseball league back then, I said to the guy in charge of the league, his name is Richie Guarino. Richie will be watching the show because I'll send him the tape of this. I said, Richie, when my dad recovers, next year, I want him to throw out the first pitch for the season for this league. He goes, Joe, your dad has how many days to live? I said, Rich, like I said, when he comes out of this and he'll walk, he was also paralyzed too. I said, this will happen. I guaranteed it. So I guess in a sense I played God. I did. I admit it, I did. And I knew somehow, some way my dad would recover. And I did everything in my power. We fed him organic food. He was taking medication, that's true, he was. But we did the best we could do, my family and I just took over all the rehab, everything. We'd exercise every day. I took him to doctor's appointments, and we got him from paralyzed to walking. It was a lot of work, but it was worth it. But then I say to myself, what can I do as a health professional for that not to happen to you and your family? Wouldn't it be great if my dad never had a stroke, he was still alive? Wouldn't that be better? I think it would be. Because that's what I really want. I want people here. I want you here. And I know people talk about, when you leave, you're in a better place. And that's fine, you're entitled to your opinion, but I want people here. I don't want you to go through a stroke like my father. I don't. I mean, it was scary. You know, and I admit this, I still haven't recovered from my dad passing away. We got him 4 extra years. And it was worth every ounce of effort, every ounce of money for rehab. It was worth it. But it would have been better if it never happened. That's what I'm trying to get my point across. I have a gentleman who I met in one of my seminars. His name is Rick from Florida. And when I met him, he told me he was on the kidney transplant list. And I said, wow, that's huge. And he was also had a weight issue. And he said, what promises can you make me? And I said, 0. He goes, what'd you say? I said, you heard me, 0. I said, we will make improvements. The improvements were amazing in a year and a half. We worked our tail off. The weight, gone. 100 pounds, gone. Hasn't come back in 3 years. His kidney function went from 19% to 59%. Unheard of. Unheard of. I got lucky, I guess. He came to visit me, I came to visit him. We worked on nutrition, the right vitamins. We made sure the right vitamins didn't counteract with his medication. That's important too. And it worked. This summer, my mom had a heart attack right in front of me in Staten Island, right in front of me in her bedroom. I was talking to her in the morning one day. And I'm blessed I knew what to do. But my mom, she lives healthier than she used to. Smoked from age 12 to age 48. Can you believe that? From 7th grade to 48 years old. Crazy. She eats organic food now. She takes good vitamins. She doesn't take medication. I admit it, she does. She listens to a lot of stuff I say. Not everything, but she made improvements. She's not on a diet, okay? Not at all. But she has habits. Rick has habits. That's why improvement is staying. Good habits are important because your health is everything. It really is. I keep saying your health is your wealth. And people will say, yeah, we hear this all the time. It really is. We're all going to be visitors on this planet. No one's staying here forever. Wish I could. What can you do to have a great life and feel good and be pain-free and to enjoy your kids and your grandkids? Improve upon that health. I mean, if you think of it, is the extra cup of coffee needed? Is the extra beer needed? The extra cheeseburger needed? I can't say. It's your call. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? I'm around to help you and assist you to improve your health. You got to reach out to me. I'm going to give you my cell number, 917-399-9754. Call me. I'll call you back. I take your health very serious. I wish you would. I really wish you would. So think about the stuff that went on in this program today, and what can you do to make improvements for your children, for your community, for yourself, to be healthier? Think about it. Really, really think about it. And I know, folks, I want to thank you for tuning in today for this program. I really enjoyed doing this today, and I'm getting emotional right now. I mean, I'm thinking about my father, and I'm trying not to cry. I'm trying not to cry. But thank you again, and we want to thank our sponsors. So we're going to have a little fun here. They're actually going to throw me the products. There we go. And I'll catch the other one. I can get one hand. Yes, I can. There we go. Thank goodness. Okay, here we go. Excellent. So vanilla goat protein, best protein on the planet. Chocolate, delicious. Strawberry, amazing. So want a great product for a shake, for a pre-workout, during a workout, post-workout, snack, we got it. Super clean, no chemicals, no fillers. It's a great start. Is it going to solve all your problems? No. Can it help you? Yes. Again, I'm Dr. Joe Kasper. Thank you so much for tuning in for this. We're turning out to be a very emotional program. God bless you and your family. And remember, your health is your wealth forever. Bye now.